So now we have enough. And we'll do this for 8. So they can kill whatever they want, but they're taking lethal. Good game. Alright, so finally. It finally happened. I finally got to get it on camera, got to show you folks. And this is Elfball. Oh boy. That oh my goodness. Hello everyone and welcome to another arena video. My name is John.
Hello there.
So what I decided to do was play a deck that I like, play a deck that I would normally play, and I am an elf player. I'm making the confession right now. I used to play elves a lot in Modern, but I don't really play too much Modern anymore. Pretty much just Arena, Standard, stuff like that, and Commander if I actually play in paper. So this is like a chance to play it again, because in Historic, through a few new cards being printed in Standard and Historic Anthology and a little bit from Alchemy, we actually can build an elf deck that's kind of similar to how they played in Modern. Elves recently were at the top of the meta in Historic, but they've since fallen down a little bit. It's still a very good strategy. It still puts up some good results. It's a very, very powerful deck, but it has dropped down a little bit, but that's fine. I don't really care about playing the most busted, broken thing. I like playing with cards I like to play, and I like to play elves. So with all that said, let's go ahead and just get into the deck. So this deck is called Elfball. Pretty much, elves just snowball. You play some early mana creatures, you ramp into your 3-drop slot, which can get you some more mana. You just play elves, make mana, and then you finish your opponent by some sort of mana sink or some sort of expensive card and just blow them out of the game. One of the most important parts about elves, which are the mana dorks. So let's do it like this. We have 4 Despair Sentinels, 1 mana, 1/2 with reach, and it has tap to tap an untapped creature we control and add 1 mana of any color. And then we have our tried and true Llanowar Elves, card that's pretty close to my heart. I've cast so many Llanowar Elves over my years of playing Magic. Yeah, probably just one of my favorite cards. But yeah, Llanowar Elves, simple. 1 mana, 1/1, you tap and you add a green. That's it. Probably one of the best cards to have in your opening hand is this, and another card we're going to talk about in just a second. Actually, we'll go ahead and just do it right now. So since we are on the topic of mana production, so yeah, your 1-drops want to get you into your 3-drops. Just Despair Sentinel doesn't do too great of a job because it wants to tap an untapped creature that you control to make the mana, so you can play something on turn 2, but then you have to tap it after you've played it. So you're getting 3 mana, but you're not getting up front. You still have to pay the mana for the creature you're playing. Say it's a 1-drop, and then you just tap that. You can make 2 more mana, but Llanowar Elves is one that gets you your most explosive starts, because on turn 2 you can play a 3-drop, no questions asked. But yeah, Elvish Archdruid is what you do want to have on turn 3 in most pretty much all games actually. This is, I would say, probably the most important card in the deck. It's a Lord, and it makes a bunch of mana. A 3-mana 2/2. Other elves you control get +1/+1, and it has tap to create a green for each elf that you control. Also, just to kind of help back it up, we have 2 Circle of Dreams Druid, a 3-mana 2/1, which just has tap, add a green for each creature you control. So this one doesn't care if it's an elf, a citizen, Hydra, or whatever. It doesn't care. It's just going to add green mana for whatever you have. But yeah, so these are the cards that we want to get into on turn 2 if we can, because they are more than likely what's going to give us that turn 4, maybe turn 5 win. Speaking of lords, we do have some more, one more in Elvish Clan Caller. We'll go ahead and put her here. So lords here, and I guess mana production here. So yeah, Elvish Clan Caller, a 2-mana 1/1. Other elves you control get +1/+1, and also pay 6, tap it, and search your library for another one and put it directly onto the battlefield. So yeah, another Lord. So we have 8 total in the deck that just straight up pump our creatures without doing anything extra. And this one for 6 mana, normally that would be pretty expensive, but in Elves, it's not. It's not at all. You can just tutor up another one, drop it on the battlefield, and just keep stacking that up. Let's see. So another thing Elves are very good at doing is putting a bunch of bodies on the battlefield. And how we do that is with a few cards. One of them is Dwynen's Elite, a 2-mana 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, you create another elf, or you create a 1/1 elf creature token as long as you control another elf. So yeah, you drop this, you get 2 bodies. We also have Elvish War Master, a 2-mana 2/2. Whenever one or more elves enter the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 Green Elf Warrior creature token. So we can pay 7 mana, and elves you control get +2/+2, and gain Death Touch until the end of turn. There are a lot of finishers in the deck. I'm not even done talking about them. But yeah, that's Elvish War Master. Also, we have 3 Sky Shroud Lookouts, a 2-mana 1/1 with Reach. And when it enters the battlefield, we get to seek an elf card. Seek just means we get a random card from our library and we put it into our hand. So basically we drop this and we draw a card, but we never have to worry about drawing lands. We know it's going to be an elf because that's what it's going to do. It's going to seek an elf card. And to keep going with the cards that make more elves for us, we're also running a 4 of Collected Company, a 4-mana instant. Look at the top 6 cards of your library, put up to 2 creature cards with mana value 3 or less from among them and put them onto the battlefield, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. But yeah, this it's very flexible, so you can cast this pre-combat, so you can hopefully hit some lords, buff your creatures, and get in for a bigger amount of damage. You can cast this during combat to mess up your opponent's blocks. You can cast this during your opponent's attack step to mess up their attack. You spring up 2 more creatures on them. Maybe some of them are lords, maybe both of them are lords, and you just totally blow them out in combat. This is also a good card that you can cast at your opponent's end step, like if you're playing against control or something and you're thinking they might have a counter or something like that. You can put them in the position where they have to make the choice to either counter this spell and potentially be naked to what you do on your turn, or to just let you get the value off of this card and then deal with what you're going to do on your next turn after this hits. So yeah, a lot of flexibility in this card. It does a lot of good things. So now we're going to continue with finishers. We did touch a little bit with Elvish War Master that is considered a finisher in the deck. That's how we're trying to win the game, pumping our creatures up, making a bunch of creatures, pumping them up and getting them through. Another one is this Allosaurus Shepherd here. A 1-mana 1/1 with a lot of text. It can't be countered. Green spells you control can't be countered, and that's all we have in the deck. And it also has pay 6, and until the end of turn, each elf creature you control has base power and toughness 5/5, and is a dinosaur in addition to its other types. So yeah, Allosaurus Shepherd is a pretty good card. Actually, very good card, and we'll keep moving along with the rest of the finishers in the deck. So I'll go ahead and put this one in finisher category because Finale of Devastation is essentially a tutor spell. So it's 2 green and X, a sorcery. Search your library and or graveyard for a creature card with mana value X or less. Put it onto the battlefield, and if X is 10 or more, creatures you control get +X/+X and gain haste until the end of turn. So yeah, the goal is to cast this for X equals 10. So that's 12 mana. That's why I was talking about how the Elvish Clan Caller, that just being 6. Yes, that's pretty expensive, but this deck can do it. It can pull it off fairly consistently. But yeah, that's one of the main goals in the deck, is to have this, cast it for X10, and search out a card that you've already seen. So I'm not really fooling anyone here, but to get our Craterhoof Behemoth, everything gets +X and haste, and we just win the game on the spot, unless your opponent has to sell the record or something. But in most cases, this is going to win us the game. But yeah, so I did mention Craterhoof Behemoth, and it's just been sitting here. It's just been staring at you in the face with its big body and spikes and all that jazz. But yeah, Craterhoof Behemoth is a 8-mana 5/5 with haste, and whenever it enters the battlefield, creatures you control gain trample and +X/+X until the end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. So it just plays so well into the elf strategy of just dumping a bunch of creatures on the battlefield, making a bunch of mana, and you pour that mana into this guy, and he drops, and now you're hitting for like 22, 23 damage per elf. You're probably going to see some games where opponents are like negative 100 and something, negative 400 or something like that. But yeah, I guess we will see with the games. And you know what? With that, I guess that's a perfect segue because that's pretty much the whole deck aside from the lands. So just really quickly, 14 forests, one Castle Garenbrig. Enters tapped unless we control a forest. That's pretty easy. We have, I just said, what, 14 of them, right? And we can pay for it and add 6 mana. So it's ramp in our mana base. There's so much redundancy in this deck. I can't say it enough. Well, maybe I can, but Beseju, we have 2 of those. So we're running this for the channel ability, being able to get rid of an artifact, enchantment, a non-basic land. Our opponent gets to search the library for a basic and put it on the battlefield. It also gets a cost reduction for legendary creatures, however many that we control. We don't have any in this deck. It's just a piece of disruption that's in our mana base that's pretty much just a free roll. We can just run it. It just costs 2 mana. We discard it. We get rid of something plain and simple, or we can just play it for the land. And then we have a 1-of Lair of the Hydra. And this is kind of a surprise card. I have been in situations where this won me the game instead of pumping mana into doing something crazy because I actually didn't have anything. All I had was this land and a bunch of mana worth of creatures on the battlefield with nothing to pour the mana into except for this card, and just dump it in there and get in with a massive Hydra that's just a land. So yeah, just a nice piece of utility that can just kind of keep you going in case you get on the back foot. But yeah, that's pretty much the deck. I hope I explained that well with why it's called Elfball and what the strategy is. Since this isn't my normal type of video where I would do the quick talk and then throw some music on it, I will be on cam and on mic through the gameplay. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. But before we do, please like if you haven't and subscribe if you're new. And yeah, with that out the way, let's go ahead and get into it. All right. This is a good hand. Everything we want, right? We got turn 1 Llanowar Elves, turn 2 Elvish Archdruid, and a finisher. Okay. Oh no. This is risky. I mean, it's the play with the most upside, but seeing a turn 1 mountain and then turn 2 mountain, this Archdruid is not going to live. I'm just waiting for it to... Oh! Interesting. Okay. Okay, so we have 6 available mana. I'm a little bit worried, if I'm being honest. Okay, Clan Caller. And I think we just get in. I mean, we could have collected company. Okay, it's Goblins. Okay. I just wanted a little bit more information before I just ran everything out. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and Dwine and delete. And we got 5 here. Sure. We get another Clan Caller. We'll get a Sky Shroud so we can draw another card. Okay. That was easy. Alright, more elf action. We have a turn 1 Llanowar Elves. Okay. Jaspera Sentinel. Maybe Sky Shroud Lookout can find us something. Yeah, we'll keep... Man, the big question is, can we get that big Craterhoof kill? That's what I want. Okay, we got a basic island. And then a go. Llanowar Elves. And they're holding up priority. What is this? Consider? Opt? Maybe we don't get to see. Maybe they're waiting for here. Consider. Okay. Best draw would be an Archdruid. Swamp. Okay. Discovery. Dimir Control. Oh, what? Okay. I have not seen some of these cards in a long time. Boy, do we get in or keep making... Sure. I mean, we can main phase a Coco, but... But they'll have a counter. So, you know what? We'll just take it slow. Hold up, Beseju. Boy, what other cards are they gonna have? Okay, Ritual Sit. Sure. Do we just get in? Okay, for a 2/2 Hydra. I guess this is the turn for Collected Company. Archdruid and War Master. And board rebuilt. That's one of the best things about elves. You take a board wipe and you just rebuild. I'm probably going to hold on to this War Master. I mean, as long as I can from discard, I guess. Because I have a feeling we might need that to rebuild. But right now, this is enough. We have exactly enough mana to pump with the War Master and do 9 damage a turn. As long as this Archdruid lives. They do have 5 cards in hand. I can do an instant speed, right? I guess we'll see. Whoops. What do you got? Okay. I wonder why they waited to cast that. I get maybe they just wanted us to dump our mana. I don't know. Rakdos Contempt. Okay. We got another one. Ooh, okay. Not time for you yet. And we'll just get in for 2. Take it slow. We could cast a Sentinel. Is that worth it? I mean, the highest mana... Let's see. So say this dies. This can do what? Get a Clan Caller? I mean, sure. We'll cast a Sentinel. As long as we keep this one to trigger the War Master. In case we get swept again. Okay. I mean, they got Doom Whisperer mana. But they didn't cast one last turn. Another Contempt. Okay. Oh boy, you gotta love it. I know I do. Glad we cast that Sentinel. Down to 11. So if we get to untap. Oh. Yeah, we still couldn't have done too much. So I will cast this Llanowar Elves. Down to 10. They must just be stuck on man. Yup. Okay. So now it's about to get insane. Thought erasure. Okay. They take our finale. Maybe the War Master. Finale. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Attack first. 7. We'll cast a Shepherd. I mean, now they still know our whole hand. They can't have other contempt, right? But I mean, it's guess we could have gone for one with the Hydra. What's their finisher? Kind of don't want to see it. Okay. So we could besage you that, right? Yeah, because they'll reanimate a Doom Whisper. See you later, token. Okay. Oh, that wasn't too loud. I was pretty close to the mic. Okay, down to 3. What do you got? Okay. Oh, boy. You know, I'm going to collect the company because it's going to force them to act. Okay. Still got him dead next turn. 2 cards in hand. Boy. Okay. So we win with Hydra next turn? Okay. Oh. Don't draw a card, draw a spell. Okay. I think it's better to do it like this. Spread it out a little bit. Oh, okay. Oh my god. That was a fun game. Okay. Goodness. Not keeping this one. Nope. Yep. Not a good yep, but a yep nonetheless. Pitch the elite. Okay. Hopefully we're not going up against control again. I think I've had like 6 matches against control. I'd like to have a variety. So this is dangerous, but we're gonna do that. Phyrexian Arena. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be another control deck, I think. Do I save Coco to rebuild? I gotta draw another card, I think. Just start getting in. I don't even know if I want to run that out. They'll just, yeah. Gonna have to hold on to some stuff because sweepers are incoming. Skyclave, okay. First creature we've seen. Well, now that kind of makes me want to run some more stuff out. So Drop the elf. And maybe that's it. No, I want another attacking creature. And we're just going to pass. So we're going to set up for a main phase Coco. And get in. Assuming we don't get swept. And, okay. I see what we're up against now. Okay. So I feel a little bit better about what's going on. We'll take the Lord. We don't have a... Okay, we have the War Master in case we need to finish this. Draw another elf. And it's an archer. That's what we wanted. And, okay. Do we get in, though? It's a fine attack. We'll lose one thing. That won't matter too much. And we'll get in for 4. They got 5 cards in hand, though. And this Archdude's a little bit late. It's nice, but it's late. So for sure, killing our most useless one. Okay, another creature. Thank you. So maybe they are about to run a sweeper here. Okay, so they're not going to run a sweeper. So we're going to Archdruid and smash. And what we lose, we lose. I think. I don't know if I hold back the Llanowar Elves. Okay. So Archdruid for sure. That way next turn we can Devastation and just win the game. Yep. Doesn't matter what we lose as long as we don't lose the Archdruid. So we're losing the Llanowar Elf. We get swept. We just start rebuilding. We lose the Archdruid. We keep attacking. Maybe. So worst case scenario, we can finale for another... If we draw a land, we can finale for another Druid. Okay. Well... that won't be good, will it? Let's see. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I can do this. And then I can do this. Oh, that's right, that's not an elf. But that's still going to be, that's 7 mana. Which is perfect. We'll do this. Okay. So they have to lose 1 Valkyrie. They have removal. What, four cards in hand? Or, yeah. And 4 mana up. No, because they probably would have killed the Archdruid before I even got to do all this damage. So they need to figure out, do they want to lose both Valkyries and go down to 3? And hope they can get some life gain stuff going? Or go down to, I guess it's 4? Or go up, whatever. Okay. And they go up 5. Okay. Still fine. I mean, we still have this Archdruid, and now we have more elves, so we for sure win next turn if we keep it. 7, 8, 9 mana. Okay, but with the elite, so we'll drop the elite. Is that still not enough? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's right. We have the line of elves. 9. We need 10. Hold on. Let's do it like this. So now we have enough. And we'll do this for 8. So they can kill whatever they want, but they're taking lethal. Good game. Alright, so finally. It finally happened. I finally got to get it on camera, got to show you folks. And this is Elfball. Oh boy. That oh my goodness, yeah, we'll pull every single land out of the deck. Or that we can. Oh my god. Oh wow. So, we're still not in terrible position because we did hold on to this collected company. And we still have the Archdruid, so if we draw... Oh, wait a minute, is this the losing game one?
Those who cannot, we thrive when we support.
Oh, yeah, they don't have enough life. But they would still have to block, and they would lose what they have. Okay. And we draw Beseju. Okay. So maybe we... Okay. That's pretty good. Does that do it? We can still do this. Okay. We have to kill this, right? So this makes them block. Oh, wow. Yeah. No, wait a minute. What am I doing? Wait, this doesn't hit Planeswalkers, does it? Ah. Yep, good game. Oh, God, that was so bad. Oh.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Keep. Alright, Forest, Elf. We need an Archdruid. Swamp. Separated Scorpion. Another Finale of Devastation. Okay, so we have to drop the Beseju. Dwayne's Elite. I got Shepherd. And hope for no Meat Hook Massacre. Okay. Boy, oh boy. So we'll just, what, Elf? Get him with the Elite, I guess. I mean, they can double block, sure. They got one red up. Nothing too great for them to kill, I don't think. We could have ran out the Elite, but, I mean, it's a card that can help us rebuild. And, okay, cool. So we can Devastation for a Clan Caller or an Archdruid. We'll do that. Library, 'cause that's where they are. Archdruid, and we'll go ahead and get in. Okay, down to 13. Do they draw their third land? Okay, they do. There's that Rakdos Sweeper, that 3-mana saga thing. Okay, Bastion of Remembrance. What's that? Carve out no good in this time. Okay. Well. So, yeah, we'll play the Hydra. Do we have enough? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? I mean, I don't want to get too ahead of myself like that last game, but I don't see a way. Wait a minute, what? Oh, that's right. Tap for the pay for the right amount of mana. Sorry, opponent. Grab the Crater Hoof. We'll smash the space bar and win the game. I mean, they're gonna gain. Okay, they could have gained 6 life, but that wouldn't have been enough. Okay, so we did it. All right, final thought. Oh, hold on, am I? Okay, final thoughts time. So, recording this one's been a little bit of a struggle. This is my 3rd time trying to get this video recorded, and I finally did it. I know for sure there were some good games that you can actually see what the elf deck is trying to do and what it wants to do. There's some matches of elves playing on the back foot and having to kind of hold back. So you get to see how well we can do against sweepers and a ton of removal. You get to see how bad we do in some situations with a lot of sweepers and removal. And you'll also get to just see what the deck can do when it gets to do what it wants to do, which is, you know, get that Crater Hoof Behemoth here and just smash in out of nowhere and just one turn, one shot your opponent. We didn't get any that I can remember, or that at least I got recorded, any turn 4 wins or anything like that, but we did get some pretty flashy wins, and some pretty flashy losses. Are there any changes I would make to the deck? I mean, there's so many elves available in Historic. There's so many ways you can build elves. There's a combo list. You know, I was kind of playing around with the idea of maybe starting an elf sub-series just because I like the archetype. So I might do that. I don't want to say for sure. But yeah, just something I was thinking of. But yeah, the deck is great. It really has a lot of power. But yeah, there's not too much more to say about it, I don't think. But yeah, that's it for this video. I mean, hit me up in the comments, give me a like, sub if you haven't. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Thank y'all so much. Bye-bye.